There's just so much that you can infer, assert into Pantsula, and that's because the beauty of it. It is a philosophy of life, a movement, language, a way to present yourself.
My name is Vusumzi. Welcome, Mdoi. I'm a Pantsula creative. I'm also running the Verb Dance Academy Theatre and Studios, and I'm co-founding director of Impilo Mapantsula movement.
Hello, my name is Jeremy Nedd. I am originally from New York. I'm currently based in Basel, Switzerland, and today we're at VAP Studio. So I'm originally coming from a pretty classical background, dancing various companies in the States and in Europe. I started my studies at a university in Bern, and then I applied for a research grant through Pro Helvetia, 3-month residency, which I did here in Joburg, and I wanted to study Pantsula. So that's kind of how I found my way here.
I started with this Pantsula as an extramural activity. We all grew up knowing how to dance. We saw dance in our families, we saw dance around our communities. I started like that, being involved in other extramural activities like soccer, karate, boxing, and dance was one of those things.
The whole reason why I was really drawn to Pantsula is because it really reminded me of a dance form that happens within the context of the Black Pentecostal Church in America. It's called the praise break. It's like a really raw form of Pantsula, because Pantsula is super precise, virtuosic, beautiful, and I wanted to kind of put into proximity these two movement histories. So that's kind of how we kind of arrived to the ecstatic.
When we dance, we get to be ecstatic, we get to lose ourselves, we get to be in spaces. And when you see people in the church, and when there's music playing, even if you can look at the American churches, and when people are in the mood of receiving and also chanting and dancing, and then that's being ecstatic for us. When we do Pantsula, when we dance, when we are there on that force of gravity and clapping, chanting and dancing, whether it's a kwaito music or a house music and whatnot.
Before it was, I guess, a bit more superficial, just the joy of movement. But now it's something a bit more deep. It's important to see what this work can catalyze that we do together, what opportunities it can create for other young Pantsulas who, might see what the work that Fusi, Impilo, Zilo, Malume, Kotso, Tommy T, Mambochi, that all these guys are doing, and be inspired and see like a way to move forward with their craft. So I think that's kind of like the thing that interests me, how like I'm into making cool dance works, but I'm also into being a part of something that catalyzes something outside of the work. And I feel like Impilo is an excellent example of that. So I'm very happy that we get to collaborate.
Pantsula is about wisdom, about surviving. It taught us to maneuver, since we're a product of rejection, and to find ourselves. And to have support from such institutions, it contributes towards that growth, that human creative expression, and it's a support that we're really in need of. We've got so much of creatives that doesn't really get support. So such platform really speaks a lot, and it also helps in building communities.